Mike was muted for a second. Don't want that happening. Hello, everybody. What is going on? Happy... I almost forgot what day it was today. It's Switch 2 Direct Day. That's what it is. It's Wednesday. I'm sorry. I took a 2-hour nap earlier today after I got done recording, and yeah, brain's still kind of just a little bit. Just kind of mushy brain a little bit. But on that note, hello. This is the second time I've been live today if you're watching this. So happy Wednesday. Hopefully you guys are doing well here. So let me say hello to the gang here really quick. So yeah. Before I do though, if you did miss my reaction to the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct Day, the video, aka the VOD, is in the pin message. So if you want to go check that out, you definitely can. Or you can watch the live stream, and you can also basically watch this later on. So you can do anything you want after that. But anyways, let's say hi. So Becker redeemed first, so he gets the Joe Hendry seal of approval today. G-Man redeems second. So yeah, so hopefully you guys are doing well here. Muppet Pirate Cookie Puss is also here. Yeah, saying the usual stuff. And he gets third also as well. How long did it take to make my intro? I think it was like 10 minutes to make it. Like, usually those are not that hard to make, if that's what you're wondering. But yeah, it's like, it's a lot shorter than you think it is. So you can just like take a couple clips together, kind of, you know, mess around with them a little bit, kind of fade them in and fade them out. And, yeah, just not as bad as you think it would be. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot that happened today. I will get that out of the way here. Yeah, because the elephant in the room, if you guys weren't aware, like I said before, it was Nintendo Switch 2 Direct today, and it was a 60-minute Direct. And I will just say, holy shit, that fucking Direct cooked. For a lot of reasons, too. So, yeah, because he obviously kicked it off with your Mario Kart. Obviously, we got Mario Kart World. And by the way, yeah, just for the disclaimer, yeah, there is going to be kind of half spoilers incoming here. So if you haven't seen, you know, the Direct, you might as well go watch the video now and then come back later. But if it's up to you to stay in here, we can chat together about it. That's totally fine also. But yeah, so Mario Kart World came out. It's actually, because everybody was looking online at the price, it's an $80 game. Like, not even joking, yeah, Mario Kart World is $80, which is kind of insane because I saw that was the only price, that was like the only $80 price game. The rest of the, you know, games are $70 for NS2, aka the Nintendo. Yeah, because I feel like, because of a friend saying it, I'm probably going to start calling it NS2. Because it's kind of like, it kind of flips off the tongue a little bit here. Kind of like PS2 a little bit, but also at the same time, it's, yeah, NS2, yeah, just kind of swap the letters around and then bam, you got that. So, the prices. Talk about a little bit of the prices for a second, because I know everybody was saying, like, it's crazy that the, you know, Mario Kart World is going to be $80. And by the way, Mario Kart World actually looks fucking great. I'm not gonna lie. It looks amazing. Will we get it sometime down the road? Yes, absolutely we'll get it sometime down the road here. But, like, unfortunately, I probably won't get it day one because I got some things I got to take care of here overall. I got, you know, money to save because, you know, I have a, we have a family vacation down in Pismo Beach, you know, and near, kind of borderline near Southern California for some family. I'm gonna, you know, hang out with them for a few days. Yeah, but that's a little bit down the road, though. But yeah, so, Nintendo Switch, the Switch 2 console, right? It's, we kind of expected this. It's, basically $449, you know, kind of expected, you know, everybody was expecting, like, the Switch 2 was going to be $50 more, so that was obviously a thing, though. But yeah, because here's where the things start getting, you know, people was like, oh, people complain online, you know, that's the whole thing, though. Yo, Mr. Wild, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? But yeah, so if you kind of put 2 and 2 together, because everybody's gonna complain that, you know, Mario Kart 8 is gonna, is not Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart World, excuse me, it's gonna be, everybody's gonna be buying all these things and, you know, yada, yada, yada. And I did see that there is a bundle pack for you know, the Switch 2 with the Mario Kart World bundle pack with it here. Yeah, my solution is this. If you want to save a little money, I probably would just go with the bundle pack. Because all the other games are going to be like, you know, $70 to, obviously, for full price for the NS2. So, and again, Mario Kart's like the only, because Mario Kart is popular. You know, it's going to take the world by storm. Because obviously you're going to need a way to sell that. And obviously it's a couple of $10 more. Yeah, the bundle not the bundle Rooski, exactly. The only time I'm gonna allow it, Becker, okay? Yeah, you're better off buying the bundle Rooski. Bundle Rooski doo! Why is that now stuck in my... God damn it, Becker, why is it stuck in my head now? But all jokes aside, though. But yeah, if you want to save a little bit of money, the bundle pack, you basically get the game for free. So instead of, like, you know, buying the... you know, the basic Switch console at, you know, $450 plus tax, and it's like, you know, however the, you know, the cost of that is. Plus compared to the bundle, I think the bundle pack is, yeah, the bundle Rooski pack, as I guess we'll call it here. It's $50 more. So you're saving $30, I think, just if you buy the bundle pack. Which my goal is to, like, buy the bundle pack, like, sometime. It's not going to be day one, because, like I said, I got some stuff to take care of here. It'll be, yeah, I feel like saving $30 would probably, like, the best, you know, your best effort here. But that's just, like, my personal opinion on the take. But we'll, like I said, we'll just kind of see how it goes from there. The only thing you didn't like was the SD priority SD cards remind you of the Vita card. The prices are like the same as the Vita. Yeah, that's the other thing I saw people were kind of, you know, like in an uproar over too. So it's kind of very similar to the Vita. I mean, obviously this was kind of like, this was gonna be like a you know, thing, but yeah, because they kind of showed the game share feed, you know, in last week's Nintendo Direct. It was kind of leading up to that. So, basically, yeah, if you put 2 and 2 together, it kind of, you know, it kind of intertwines with, you know, what they showed last week compared to what they showed today. I don't know if that makes any sense, but, you know, I feel like I just kind of put 2 and 2 together and bam, that's what they have. Yeah, it's not going to be day 2 either, Becker. It's not day 2 either. It's probably, more than likely, you did ask me this. So if my first few NS2 games, once everything is taken care of, Pokemon Legends ZA is gonna be on that list, but that's gonna be mid-November, so it'll be sometime down the road here. And if anything else, like, it's basically, my first game will probably be Mario Kart. Yeah, it'll be Mario Kart World, because the things that you can do in Mario Kart World, holy criminy, it's insane. It's honestly crazy of all the things you can do. There's, like, so many options. Like, you feel like, you know, Mario Kart 8, you know, was great. Now, they do Mario Kart World, and holy fucking shit, it looks good. But yeah, so I've got, yeah, Mario Kart 8 will be up there. Legends ZA. Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, whenever that gets released, so they'll probably have a release date for that. I mean, obviously, I could upgrade to the Switch 2, you know, Switch 1 pack from, you know, the games that were, you know, popular on the, you know, Switch 1, like your Breath of the Wilds, your Tears of the Kingdoms of the Worlds, your Animal Crossing, Super Mario Party, Jamboree. Yeah, you got all those games. Which is actually kind of nice, because if you're like an expansion member for Nintendo Switch Online, you could basically upgrade them for free. If I remember correctly, you do, I did see in the Direct, or actually no, I didn't see it in the Direct, but I guess somebody posted it online on Blue Sky and Twitter that you can upgrade for free, which is actually pretty damn cool. So I guess I'm just gonna have to keep my Nintendo's Online subscription account then, so I can upgrade my games for free. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting stuff, though. I do like it overall. I think it's, like I said, it's a big W. Thought the Mario Party would be good for you streaming. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get the Nintendo camera, because like I said, I already have a streaming camera to begin with here anyways, so I don't really need the Nintendo camera. But the voice chat actually does sound, you know, very promising. Because we now know what the C button stands for, and it's not Wilkins Coffee, unfortunately. But yeah, so the voice chat thing is very promising, like the built-in microphone. I mean, there's probably like a way you could actually put like a headset in there. And obviously, you know, actually I have a OLED Nintendo Switch headset. Maybe it could work for that. I don't know here. Maybe I can get some better quality. If I wanted to play like with friends like handheld or something, I could kind of talk with people and whatnot here. But yeah, I feel like that's like the only thing I would do. But at the same time, yeah, I really have no need. I mean, the camera is cool. Like for Jamboree, that's pretty damn cool. But I don't think we're going to obviously be buying that, to be honest. Like unless like my webcam kind of goes to shit, then it could be one thing. But yeah, but overall, I feel like it's, you know, I feel like it's okay. But yeah, there was something else I was gonna mention here. But yeah, the Pro Controller, they showed that off. So yeah, that will be I think it's $80. I mean, that's not too bad considering. Yeah, the $80 for the NS2 Pro Controller, you know, that's fine. You know, whatever. Maybe I'll get that sometime down the road here. Yeah, I will, yeah, I'll see what I can try to work out there. You're not completely sold on the mouse controls, but you have to try it out. I saw Dashi react to it. He said that he made the joke of it saying, like, you could actually have a chance to get, like, carpal tunnel if you, like, try to use it too much here. So, yeah, so you kind of have to be a little bit careful with that. But, I mean, the concept of it does look neat. But yeah, there could be a lot of carpal tunnel involved if you abuse that too much. So that's kind of why you have to, you know, use it respectively and moderately and responsibly. So yeah, you kind of need to be careful, just a little bit. But yeah, so going back to the prices here really quick. I kind of feel bad for you know, the for our fellow Canadians, you know, up north. Basically, what they had to, yeah, because their price range for the Nintendo, it's $700 because of the whole tariff bullshit. So, and I know tariffs are like, I know because we're not going to talk too much about it, though. I know they have, like, you know, some effect on it, but that's not the whole thing. But yeah, it's pretty bad. And Alex and Lucy, hello. Yeah, look it up. It's actually, I've looked it up on Blue Sky and on Twitter, and it was actually going in the Nintendo Shack Discord community I was in. Everybody was in an uproar over that because of the whole tariff bullshit. Which, again, I feel bad. I mean, and again, it's part of that, but at the same token, like, you know, we kind of knew the Nintendo Switch prices were gonna go up here. We kind of knew that. But obviously, it's very crazy. It's very, very crazy to say the least here. Yeah, we need Jeff the Shark here. Maybe Jeff the Shark can kind of lower the prices a little bit. But yeah, so I feel extremely bad for our Canadian pals upstairs. If you have to save money, you know, I don't blame you. Didn't think the game prices would be $80. That's only Mario Kart. The rest, like, I saw the new Donkey Kong Bonanza game, which it's $70. And yeah, because everything else is $70, but Mario Kart World is obviously $80. So yeah, I feel like that's the old excuse me. Yeah, that was the only. I feel like the rest of the games are going to be $70 though. Yeah, if you have your popular games and such, like Metroid Prime could definitely be $80 somewhere down the road. I hope I'm wrong there, and somebody could like correct me on that. But yeah, maybe like your Metroids, your Pokemons. Obviously, they sell big, but yes. Hyrule, I see you. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, I mean, I bought Tears of the Kingdom at full price at $70. So I mean, buying games at $70 is not a problem for me. And again, if you want to get the, my solution is this. Like, I would get the Mario Kart Bundle NS2 pack so you can basically get the game for free. And I think you also save money, like I said before. So, if I was a day one person, I had all this money, that's what I would do. And that's actually my plan of attack here, because like I said, the console's not going to be day one for me, unfortunately. If anything else, I'm probably going to save up the money just to, for maybe like get like, you know, a belated birthday present or something for myself. So that is basically my plan of attack as of right now. Because right now, I got things, you know, real life stuff I got to take care of. You know, I got to obviously wait for my payment to come in for next month, and I got to buy some, like, groceries and all that to, you know, like, bathroom essentials like deodorant, shampoo, and body wash. And, yeah, I like I said, adult stuff has to happen first. But, yeah, that's real life for you. Yeah, real life just gets in the way, and then all of a sudden, yeah, you're kind of in a clusterfuck of things. But that's just how it is for everybody. But yes, how is Hyrule doing? Yeah, so you got your 3 games on your wish. You think you'll be until the autumn? Yeah, I feel like that would be kind of smart, though, to be honest, just to kind of save up a little bit. Hey, if you get it day one, that's great. Good on you guys. I will be getting it eventually, but just not right, you know, not in the next couple of months, though. You only wish that we got the Wind Waker HD and not the regular game. But hey, you know what? Having the GameCube for NS2, you know, Nintendo Switch Online, that was, you know, way overdue. Because maybe you'll probably get your, not only with Wind Waker, you'll get your, maybe you'll have the Twilight Princess, you know, come in there at some point here. Because I do need to play the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness and Pokemon Coliseum here, because I know they're going to be added in the near future. So that gives me an excuse to try some GameCube games. But yeah, I'm very happy for, even I'm happy too with the GameCube stuff. So if you grew up on the Nintendo GameCube, I applaud you. I played a little bit of GameCube games, you know, on friends' GameCubes. I had a PS2, but I did play a little bit of the GameCube. Yeah, once everything is planned out and ready to go, yeah, I want to stream some GameCube games. Yeah, so yeah, because we went from retro NSO, you know, Game Boy Advance stuff, obviously because we're playing Advance Wars today, obviously, but this is on emulator. So, so that's completely different. Yeah, I will, yeah, basically working on, you know, trying to get my 3.0. I might have to buy the PC tower that I had before, so I can kind of swap, you know, PC towers if I want to stream, you know, a certain said game. Like, if I was to stream on PC, I would do Windows 11. If I wanted to stream on console, I would do the Windows 10 PC tower. So, yeah, I might have to go that route. Yeah, because, like I said, you all have to kind of, like, trust my process of what I'm doing here. So, that's basically my plan of attack. A lot of ideas, Saturday community nights we've seen today. Well, again, I mean, here's the thing. Since Mario Kart World was obviously dropped, I feel like I have an idea for what our next community night game session would be in Discord. So, if you know, you know. It involves a lot of fuckery in this case, as somebody would say, but in a good kind of fuckery. You know what I mean? But yeah. So maybe we'll do like one last hurrah of Mario Kart 8 before the Switch 2, you know, Mario Kart World comes out. Saw that Nintendo YouTube had over 1.4 million watching at one point. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the number of people watching, but I'm not surprised to say the least. Yeah, this was a huge deal today. So yeah, we basically chewed into the meat of everything, like the main course, because last week's Direct, that was kind of only the appetizer. This week though, that changed completely. So like I said, I'm excited. I'm ready to eat here when I'm ready to go. But yeah, very exciting. How about Donkey Kong Bonanza? How about that coming out? Yeah, because I'm excited to see that, obviously. Yeah, and basically, we got our new 3D Donkey Kong game for the first time since, like, you know, what, 64, I think? It basically is kind of like it's like a mix of that and Mario Odyssey, and they kind of put that together. And let's just say the new like the reimagined Donkey Kong look, like you kind of had your, it's like the old school from like Donkey Kong days to like, obviously now. Yeah, I'm loving the new Donkey Kong game. I could probably get that. So yeah, one of these days, like I said, I will probably be getting that on my list here too, since yeah, because you have that, and then a little off topic, but Deltarune's chapters 3 and 4 are going to be out for free on NS2, and it's also going to be on Steam too. So maybe I might play Deltarune's next 3 chapters on Steam, because I could stream at least a couple of Steam games, if that's the case here. As long as the gigs aren't are solid enough to handle it, yeah, I feel like we should be okay there. I could definitely stream the next 3 chapters of Deltarune for sure. Kind of busy in 2 weeks. WrestleMania weekend is so much yeah, like I said, because we already had that, and we also we have the Treehouse. Yeah, we have the Treehouse stuff coming up here in I believe it's tomorrow or Friday. I'm not sure. I remember seeing the Nintendo Treehouse like date for it. I think it might be tomorrow, because I probably won't wake up in time to kind of see stuff here. It's basically yeah, like I said, I'll have to kind of wake up and see it at a later time though. I wish Donkey Kong 64 was on the Switch. Yeah, I mean, no, because we kind of got the next closest thing to that, which was the new Donkey Kong game, and that's, yeah, because that's Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah, I mean, it's like the closest thing we're gonna get here. And it does look great. Like, the game actually does look great, like on paper. Like, the animation, his facial reactions, everything is good. Yo, what's up, Sayori? How you doing? Welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing well. More drip feed games on NSO. Yeah, I feel like they'll probably announce more Nintendo 64 stuff, Game Boy Advance stuff, Game Boy games. Yeah, it's basically, yeah, you got a lot more stuff to come. It's your boy Lumper. I got April Fool's prank, but oh, did you lose a bet and then you got, or did you get? Oh, you probably got pranked. Okay, I thought you had like lost a bet or something. You went with Sayori from Doki Doki Literature Club. Your roommate changed your name overnight. Now you can't change it for two. Oh, I'm sorry. It's an April Fool's prank. Yeah, it was either that or you lost a bet or something. I knew it was one of the two. Oh yeah, Lucy, the Nintendo Direct obviously cooked. There's no doubt about that. You learn to embrace it like a man. Well, hey, just kind of suck it up and take the L's like a man with honor, and then you just got to move on. I actually because I've actually played the game itself. The game is pretty scarring overall, and I know like my friend Julia the Juggernaut is also. I think she's also like a big fan of it too. Yeah, that game is pretty scarring. Yes, Gas, I know what you're talking about, and the answer is no. So nice try. I see the comments, and I'm ignoring them for the obvious reason. You already know the answer to that question. And it's a super sneaky social experiment. You can't tell it. Hey, lips are sealed, just like that. My lips are sealed, man. I won't say a word. Well, unless you're like, unless your roommate comes in and sneaks in. Yeah, and then sees that you're like the VOD of this. But yeah, other than that, I feel like you'll be okay. Yeah, see, Lucy gets it. Yeah, I'm everywhere and nowhere, because I'm always watching, Wazowski. No, not even that. Not even close. Nice try, though. I think, yeah, you're trying to get me canceled, and it's not working. Like, come on. Come on. Do better. Obviously do better here. Oh, my God. But, yeah, that's still not happening, dude. Yeah. I'll give you credit. You're trying. But the answer is always going to be the same. It's like the definition of insanity. You're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So, yeah, you might as well plead insanity in this case. Oh man, but yeah, anything else that happened with the direct here that we should know about here? If my memory serves me correctly. Oh yeah, the new Hyrule Warriors game. Yeah, Age of Imprisonment. Basically, yeah, that could be a day one game thing if I have an NS2 by then. Yeah, because I played Age of Calamity. That was pretty solid game. I saw that. I think Alex wasn't expecting too high expectations though, but yeah, I'm kind of digging it. Yeah, Age of Imprisonment looks really good. Yeah, because the only thing is I never played the original Hyrule Warriors, which actually does look good from Koei Tecmo. Yeah, it's canon because it takes place like right before the events of Tears of the Kingdom, or like kind of like sort of during it a little bit. So basically, yeah, it is canon. Like for like it's gonna be pretty crazy how that's played out here. So yeah, Jinx. Not like Jinx the Pokemon, though. Yeah, Age of Calamity wasn't, but yeah, Age of Imprisonment actually is canon, which is crazy. Yeah, so I'm excited to I'm actually excited to see more of that here. So yeah, again, never played the original Hyrule Warriors. I played, like I said, I played Age of Calamity on stream a long time ago. And I think once I get everything in place here, I might actually get this game and play it too. So it said it comes out in the winter time, so we have like a long ways away from that. It's weird a game without. Like, hey, you know what? Let Zelda have her time in the sun, okay? Yeah, let Zelda have her time, and we will, yeah, we're just gonna. This is Zelda's time, okay? If she had her moment with Echoes of Wisdom, then she definitely needs her moment here. Yeah, it's nice to have like characters you can play as, you know, other than Link. You know, we kind of need that more often. They did actually, they did actually announce like third-party games coming, you know, to NS2. Basically, you have Elden Ring that kind of kicked it off. Street Fighter 6 was another one. Split Fiction was another one that's going to be coming to NS2. Yeah, there's like a bunch of third-party collections that were also added here. It's going to be interesting. See, Hyrule gets it. Absolutely, dude. Yeah, because I think when I played Age of Calamity the last time, I think Zelda was like my highest level character. I don't know, it was like the way she was playing. I don't know, it's just like I got comfortable with using her, like her fighting style and all that. So maybe I'll have to level her up a lot then, because it's basically her game. So yeah, this is her moment. You guessing they might find some weird way? Yeah, they probably will at some point, because maybe like for like a certain like cameo level or something, but I feel like most of the time it's gonna be, you know, Zelda, Rauru, Sonya, and a bunch of other characters. Yeah, they'll probably like find some way to like do something about that though. But yeah, overall, yeah, like I said, I gave my overall thoughts for the Nintendo Direct in my VOD. So like I said, if you haven't seen the VOD, you know, go check that out. It's in the pinned message here. It's I think it cooked overall. It was a 10 out of 10 direct for me. This was probably one of the best directs that I've seen in a long time. Yeah, so and this is obviously because I am a Nintendo person at heart here. We weren't kind of feeling that energy, you know, until today. Yeah, Nintendo decided to just let it loose, and look where we're at now. This is the moment. The NS2 era is here. We just have to adapt, evolve, and keep moving forward. Your rating, yeah, was true. You did say it was 10 out of 10 before. Yeah, I think Death Slayer also gave it an A+, though. And I know there's going to be, like, some pre-orders, like, stuff. Like, people were buying stuff at GameStop to obviously, you know, kind of pre-order, you know, check out the pre-orders and such. Because I was watching the Nintendo Shack reaction earlier you know, this morning, because we raided into them while we got done with their reaction. Because normally, most of the time, I don't raid after doing a reaction video or stream or whatever. But I wanted to hear Donnie's, Rebecca's, and also Garrett's thoughts on the situation. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just kind of tune into them, lurk, and then see how it goes from there. But yeah, so I know Donnie was trying to actually get in some GameStop pre-orders and such here. But yeah, this is a great time to be a Nintendo fan, guys. Yeah, you guys, we're eating today. Nintendo, we're back. We're officially back. All right, and you can't convince me otherwise. But anyways, so I'm gonna refill or reheat my tea here really quick, and then we will get started with Advance Wars and try to make some more progress. So we will do that. You can't order from GameStop anymore anyways. Is it not in your area? Because I know there's, I remember the last time, like, there was a GameStop near my location. It was like 7 miles south from where I live at. But I don't know if it's there anymore. So it may not be around my area anymore. But I don't know, I'll have to look here. I'm gonna be reheating my tea here really quick, Alex. So, yeah, so I'll be right back here about, like, you know, maybe like a minute. I will put a ad break up, and then when we come back, we'll get started with Advance Wars. So I will see you guys here in about a minute or so. So hang tight. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yes, welcome on back here. I reheated my tea, so we should be ready to rock here very, very shortly here. No GameStop here in Puerto Rico anymore, and it's been for years. Yo, Lucy playing the role of G-Man. Thank you very much for that. And they don't ship here anymore since, like, you know, a couple months ago. It'll either be Amazon, Walmart, or Nintendo site for you. I think Nick said he might actually get his at Best Buy. Because, because you have your Amazons, your Walmart, your Nintendo sites. Best Buy also is another option here. Yeah, because I'm thinking about, like, because when I got my PS5, I got it from Best Buy. So I might have to do the same depending on, you know, Amazon prices. It just depends on what's, you know, obviously cheaper and, like, a couple dollars more and cheaper and such. But yeah, so you've got to try to get it direct from Nintendo. Yeah, that's fair. No Best Buy or Target for you either? Damn, that sucks. Yeah, because I feel like getting it direct from the Nintendo site would actually be, like, you know, the most based way to do it. But yeah, I mean, it's up to you whether you want to decide where to buy it from. I could try from Nintendo or Best Buy would probably be, like, you know, my top 2 priorities. Because we all know sometimes, you know, Amazon can be kind of... It's good for, like, you know, priority deliveries, but at the same time, it's just kind of, You do buy games if the deal's right, too. See, yeah, that's fair. See, you know, like I said, you just kind of buy them when you're ready at this case. Yeah, that's how I would operate things. But anyways, why don't we get started here? Because we've been chatting for 43 minutes about this whole thing. I think that's the longest we've ever, like, gone for, like, an intro for 43 minutes, which is actually insane. You signed up for the thing on the Nintendo site. I probably should do that, too, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't think about it. If you can link me that would actually be amazing. Yeah, so we'll have to take a look here. Yeah, definitely send me the link for it. I'm definitely interested. Grit! Howdy, Sanja. How y'all doing? I finally got our foe by the tail. I need you to convey some intel to Andy and his friends. And what are you gonna be doing in the meanwhile, darling? I need to survey the situation. Don't worry, I won't do anything foolish. Father warned me to take care. You wouldn't be trying to pull the wool over my eyes, would you? Of course not. You'll go, won't you? Well, I reckon I have to. Yo, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Hyrule. I will, yeah, because apparently I can't copy stuff from Firebot, which is kind of weird, but I can copy from the Twitch chat over here, so I can, okay. Yeah, thank you, okay. So, yeah, so I gotta sign in. Yeah, let me, yeah, so I'll kind of sign in and then work things out. Okay, so then I gotta look at my, my verification code. I forgot about that because I have a, yeah, because I have a, because I have a verification code that I have on my phone here. Yeah, which is kind of crazy, but that's okay. Yeah, let me go over here. Yeah, authenticator. Yeah, because authenticators are like the thing nowadays. And I believe it's this one right here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to say the numbers out loud. Because I know it changes every 30 seconds, but I don't want to, like, you know. Yeah, so. Make everyone be able to once see you. Okay, yeah, so I was thinking about register interest for the, yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah, so I registered for the Mario Kart World Bundle, which is $499.99. I feel like that's probably like the best way to do it, to be honest, because I think you would save money there also. Yeah, thank you, Hyrule. Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, let me, yeah, so let me see. Well, I reckon I have to. Stay put now. I'll be right back. Grit's always more useful than me. Telling you. Okay. There's no time. Let's go. Time to bring it. Eagle, be careful. Yeah, we gotta go, Sammy. Because Sammy helped us out last time, and now we're gonna go over here. Enigma! Holy crap, look at you. What is happening with you? Who's that? I guess that's our mystery foe. If we beat him, do you think my clone will vanish too? Yep, I don't think there's any doubt about it. We're counting on you, KTP. Okay, so now, let me see where everybody else is. Oh, okay. So everybody, okay, so we're gonna be kind of outnumbered a little bit. We're gonna be a little bit outnumbered. So, I bet you, okay, so we're probably gonna have to take some, command posts right off the bat here. So I feel like the smart idea is to get these individuals aboard and try to cap the command posts. Okay, so you can only load one in there. Yeah, let's get you going. And then we'll drop you, I guess we can just, yeah, we'll drop you off here. Because I feel like this is probably like the only way to do this. And we'll get you guys aboard here, and then we'll bring everybody else over. Yeah, because I think that's how we're probably going to do this here. Is there a submarine over here? No, there isn't. So, I mean, there is, but I'm going to dive down. Yeah, because I kind of want to move you guys over a little bit. Yeah, so let me push you guys up here. I'm gonna push you over. Okay, so actually not with you yet. Can we buy anything? We can. Yeah, let me buy another APC, so that way we can kind of have like another one running around for our lands people and the sky people. Yeah, taking that airport over there would actually be pretty handy. Yeah, so if we have to, we can obviously, you know, bring them back, load them on, and then go from there afterwards. Yeah, I'm kind of surveying the area a little bit. Yeah, let's move you over. Just a little bit. We might have to bring the rockets on board, just in case. And you guys also, too. Okay, so we'll keep you guys in here for now. Okay. Let's end the turn and see what happens. Oh, Stern is the name? Okay, so you're moving... Okay. Okay, so you're moving through here. Okay, so you guys are moving on through. I feel like we are probably going to need the rockets here at some point. Okay, so we're gonna fall back with you. I feel like getting this over here is gonna be like a critical advantage, but also this is over here too. All right, so we're gonna capture. Yeah, we're gonna cap you. And then we'll cap you here. And then we'll cap you over here. So then at least we'll have, like, these over here. Yeah, because I don't want to get, like, too close. Can we load you guys aboard? We can. But that's kind of risky, though, at the same time. Yeah, let's, bring you guys back over here. Yeah, let's hold off on buying more stuff here. Yeah, because I know the submarine's over here, so I'm going to kind of fall back just a little bit. We can always get supplies if we have to. Okay, so... Actually, yeah, we should probably move with you guys just in case. So that way we can kind of at least get you going. Probably should move the rockets over too, so that way we can kind of help them out a little bit if that gets too close. Yeah, might as well. Okay, we'll see what he does here. Okay, so you're gonna... Okay, so you're capping that. Okay, so he's not attacking. Well, he is definitely going to be attacking us sometime soon here. Okay, so... Okay, so you're... Okay. Okay, so we'll cap this first. So that way we can cap you. Cap you over here. Yeah, get you guys taken care of. Yeah, and then we're gonna fire on you guys. At least weaken you a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna load you guys over here. Oh, actually, we probably should have done the... Okay, that's all right. Okay, so can we load... Okay, no, so we can't load you up here. Is there a way we can maybe get you guys in range here? I feel like with the rockets, we can kind of get them in range. Well, we can fire on the recon. But then that would put us in range for the, artillery, but... Yeah, I mean, we might as well do it. Kind of weaken them a little bit. Okay, okay, so obviously nothing we can do over here. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Yeah, let me kind of put... Actually, no, let's... I mean, you're kind of aerial, so we can kind of get you guys back over here just in case. Yeah, in case, like, one of you goes down, we can pick up the other and then go from there. You got a message for terms and conditions for an update to, for Twitch. You press accept to read them and then said that you were all set. Yeah, it was probably, like, some, like, rules and such. They probably updated their, like, rules and conditions. Which is kind of, you know, that kind of is fair and makes sense. Yeah, it's probably nothing too serious. Okay, so supply. Okay, so that's... Okay, so that's a little unfortunate. Oh, that's not good, though. Yeah, that is a little unfortunate. Well, good thing we have, like, a respawn beacon. You just clicked outside the pop-up and it lets you in without reading or accepting anything. Yeah, just a tad bit. Okay, so you were kind of stupid sending your recon guy in, but you probably did that just so that way you can, you know, attack my other tank. Okay, so let's... Gonna do a little bit, so not a whole lot. Okay, so yeah, you are dropping in... Oh yeah, you're doing a full-out assault here. Yeah, we gotta, Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so... Yeah, get you taken care of. Okay, so... Let's have you fall back. Yeah, because we're probably gonna need another, Yeah, we're gonna need another, Oh, we gotta do it when we gotta spawn. Okay. I see what we gotta do. Okay, so we can... Possibly? Yeah, we can defeat, like, some enemies here. Yeah, let's defeat you. Yeah, we gotta get you guys out of here. Okay, 15 to 40. Yeah, we got it. Let's do 43 here. Oh, I mean, I don't know how they're, you know, doing damage to that, but, you know, I'm not going to question it. Is 15 enough to take it out, though? It is, actually. Okay. I am okay with that. Let's spawn in... Yeah, let's spawn in some rockets here. Yeah, we gotta spawn in some rockets, even though it's kind of risky even with you over here. Yeah, so probably... I want to have you... Can I fire? I mean, I could fire on you, but... Oh, I'm kind of surrounded anyways. Yeah, let's just get some damage in. Okay, so that's fine. let's kind of make our way back with this guy. APC, infantry, yeah. We're probably gonna, yeah, I was gonna say, we're gonna have to spawn in another tank over here. I feel like we pretty much have done everything that we needed to do here. Yeah, we need to, yeah, we have a little bit of a fight on our hands over here. Yeah, we gotta attack this cruiser here, too, on top of that. So I feel like the next turn we'll attack the... Yeah, because I feel like the jet's gonna kind of mess up everything. Okay, so... I feel like we... let's see what happens here. Okay, so they're gonna cap all of that. Okay, so okay, so they're definitely gonna try to cap the anchor that's over here for the cruiser. Not the steam coming out of this, you know, nostrils up. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is not what we wanted. Yeah, we have to get... Okay, so you kind of just use that as fodder a little bit. Yeah, you're coming in a little too hard here, pal. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff happening. Okay. Let's just use this here. Yeah, double time so we can actually, maybe get some get some movement over here. Yeah, at least weaken it a little bit. Yeah, get away from my area. Yeah, because you're not welcome over here. If you take some of my stuff out, I'm taking out yours too. That's how this works. Yeah, get some rockets over here. Yeah, we gotta make it like a safe passage over. Yeah, so we got new rockets. Yeah, let's kind of fall back a little over here, because then now we have this side to worry about. Yeah, get the rockets out here. We'll kind of have you guard this. Maybe we can kind of bait you in. Yeah, because we definitely need to get over there and cap up here, which will be kind of, yeah, this airport, which is kind of important. Okay, I feel like we're okay for now. As long as we can get the cruiser out of there, I feel like we will be okay. Okay, so they'll cap that, so that's whatever. Oh, that's Can I survive the hit? Oh, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Probably should have taken that out, like, sooner, but... I feel like capturing that airport's gonna be, like, super important here. Okay, so you kind of just... Okay. Okay, so that's some very powerful tanks here. Okay. I kind of see the plan here. Yeah, I see a little bit of the plan. Yeah, so we'll kind of, yeah, so we'll kind of injure them here. Okay. So we can't fire with you. But we can't fire with you, and even though it's like a turn too late. It's just a bit too late, though. then we have this tank to kind of worry about here. Okay, so we can use the we can use the artillery on these fighter jets, so that would be preferred. Okay, so we can't really fire on these guys, unfortunately. But we can kind of move you over here. Yeah, and then we're gonna have to kind of move you here, so that way we can get this submarine back over. Let's just spawn in a another tank here. I mean, I feel like we're doing okay. It's just the airport might be kind of the issue here. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna... Yeah, so you're gonna do a little bit of chunk. Yeah, so you're injuring yourself in the process here, which is, okay. Okay, so that's why it's there to kind of, like, hold off everything. So you're just kind of setting everything up here. Yeah, let's get rid of you. So that way we can kind of have a little bit of breathing room. Okay. Yeah, at least try to, injure you just a tad. Yeah, so we can, yeah. At least do what we can. Oh, we actually can. Oh, okay. So we can actually get more landers and such over here. Okay. Okay, so it's not impossible. Yeah, it's not impossible. I didn't know that, but now, okay, now that I do know that, that actually can kind of change things a little bit. Yeah, so that kind of changes things a little bit. Yeah, let's move you here. So that way we can kind of get an idea what this is about here. Yeah, because he's launching a full-on assault here. Yeah, if we can get that airport up there, I feel like that'd be pretty critical. Plus, there's just a submarine over here too on top of that, which is not going to be very fun. Here, let me see if we can. Oh no, we can't. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, so you're gonna probably finish off, yeah, this tank here. Yeah, so you wasted that, so that's fine. Okay, so you're gonna fire on over here on my soldiers, but you're kind of just sending them to the slaughter. Okay, I mean, the buildings are not, like, you know, the issue. It's the airport we need to get. Alright, so we're gonna... Yeah, so we'll wait. We're gonna supply you. Okay, and then we're gonna use the power up here. So that way we can at least get something going. Okay, here's an idea. I'm gonna move you over here. Yeah, you're gonna fire. We'll take care of them. Yo, and G-Man has returned. Hello, G-Man. How are you? Yeah, anti-air. Yeah, the anti-air is definitely gonna have to help here. Thank you for all them shoutouts. Yeah, we gotta bring you guys up here. Gotta bring you over here. Pretty great after the hour direct this morning. Well, hey, it was all worth watching at the end of the day. I think everybody kind of knew that. But yeah, I'm glad you're in a great mood. As am I. Okay, so a little unfortunate, but that's fine. Yeah, June 5th. Yeah, June 5th is the way to do it here. Okay. Alright, let's see if we, okay, so we can't fire on Flip, but we can, yeah, we can fire on you, so that will be, this is extremely helpful. So that way we can get rid of you. Yes, we'll keep you active. We'll spawn in another tank, so that way we can kind of help you out here. Okay, so you don't, I'm not really doing anything over here. So we'll drop you guys off here. Alright, and then we're gonna go submarine hunting over here. Yeah, we gotta go hunting for these guys. Yeah, all we can do is just kind of hold them off here. Yeah, this is basically a defensive game. This is like a patient defensive game. Mario Kart World as a launch title was pretty obvious, but this looks really good in where formation it. Yeah, we'll be reacting to that also as well. Yeah, like I said, April is going to be a big month. It's a big, big month. Yeah, Battleship will definitely need here at some point. Yeah, because it looks like he doesn't have any special abilities, though. I guess which is kind of good. But that doesn't mean he's going to be a big-ass threat, though. That's... Yeah, we got to play a little defensively here. We could probably, yeah, we could probably attack the submarines here. But I really want to take out the battleship that's here. And also take control of the anchor that's there. Okay, so... Unfortunately... That's probably why he has those, rockets there. Okay. Can we fire on you from here? Okay, I mean, unfortunately, we cannot with you, but we can fire on you from here. Do we want to fire? Yeah, probably, at least with a big... Oh, yeah, that'll take it out immediately, so... Yeah, at least take you out. I think we can push up with... Yeah, we can push up with you. Alright, so not all is lost, though. Okay, so we don't have enough yet. So yeah, we should probably... Yeah, work on, taking care of you. So that way we can keep our base. Yeah, Yeah, the jet's gonna probably, like, die on itself here. Yeah, let's load you guys. Yeah, we might have to wait, like, a turn, though. Yeah, we gotta take care of these guys that are over here by the water. Yeah, let's get some mech over here. And then, I feel like we're okay over here. Yeah, we are okay over here. We just gotta, you know, defend this spot over here. Okay, so, yeah, we can't let them cap this spot here. Okay, I feel like we did okay here, at least for now. Okay, so you're gonna cap, so that's fine. Yeah, this is not something we want. Yeah, so this is gonna be like kinda... Yeah, that's actually unfortunate. Yeah, this might be an issue here. Yeah, this might be a big fat issue. Okay, so at least we kind of traded off damage there. Okay. Okay, so at least what we can do is we can take you out. So that's fine. Yeah, can we have you land? I don't think we can land you over here, unfortunately. Okay, so at least we can fire on you guys. Like, try to suppress the damage a little bit, but I don't know if that's gonna help. Yeah, we have to spawn in at least something. Yeah, that didn't do anything at all whatsoever. That didn't do a damn thing. Okay, well, at least we can cap this. Okay, so at least we can cap that. Yeah, we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to do this here. Alright, so we got options who we can fire on, so we should probably take out you guys, just because. At least kind of thin the herd a little bit. Probably should do something with you guys, though. Is there a way we can fire on you? No, we... Well, actually... Yeah, we can probably move you over here. Yeah, so... I mean, that's pretty much all we can do for the time being. Yeah, because these guys are going to cap over here. But at least we have this up here, so that way we can spawn in some, like, planes and choppers and such. Okay, so we kind of... Yeah, so unfortunately that's capped. Okay, so we kind of had to use that as bait, unfortunately, but that's whatever. You're kind of running low over there. Yeah, this is actually kind of tough, though, to be honest. Yeah, Yeah, this is kind of tough. Not gonna lie. There's probably a way maybe we can go around that. Just saying. Okay, so we can... Okay, so we can definitely fire on you, even though it's not gonna... Yeah, it's not gonna do a whole lot, but it'll kind of do a little bit of damage. But that did more damage to us, unfortunately. Okay, so... Yeah, at least we can kind of thin you out. Yeah, so let's fall back with you. And get you loaded up. Same with you. Is there a way we can work out? No, we cannot, unfortunately. Here's what we can do, though. We'll have you fall back. And you're gonna take this individual out. Yeah, but the rocket's gonna kind of hit me for a little bit here. Yeah, you're still kind of running low. Yeah, because I want to waste, like, rockets, like, too much here. Yeah, because I want enough for, yeah. At least kind of use the infantry here. Probably should have went after the other submarine, but that's okay. Okay, bomber is definitely where we're gonna... Okay, battle chopper. Actually, yeah, let's not spawn in the chopper just yet because of you over here. Now, if we can get rid of you, that would actually be amazing. Okay, so we'll end here and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so... Yeah, so you're gonna take out... Well, yeah, so you're gonna use the tanks as fodder. Okay, so... Fortunately, yeah... Everybody's being taken out. Okay, so it's kind of not good. We're kind of getting overrun here. Okay, so... Yeah, let's, yeah, what are we gonna do here? Yeah, I mean, we can kind of fire on you, so that way we can, at least kind of thin that out. Yeah, let's kind of do that. Oh, God, the jabronis here. Everybody run. Everybody run away from the jabroni. Oh, and yes, and death, hello. That's not gonna happen for a while. I'm just gonna let that be known. Will it happen in the future? Sure, but not right now. I can't right now. It will be done, but not right now. Okay, so let me reload the state here, since I know we didn't really get a whole lot done. Okay, let's try with Andy here. Okay, so it's a mystery foe. Okay. Okay, I feel like this would be a lot better for, like, repairs and such. Yeah, so I feel like we're probably gonna have to, let me kind of see here. Yeah, I did it yesterday. I'm not doing it today. Okay, so we just got to get everybody over here. This is going to be kind of tough, though. Yeah, basically... let me dive. I'm gonna keep you over here. Well, duty calls, and I have a, yeah, he can't win. He can't win. That's what it is. Alright, so we're gonna load, yeah, we're gonna load the tank up here. Do you think she makes the, push to, Monday Night Raw or SmackDown or somewhere? Yeah, you can't win. Yes, thank you for the 9 bits. Okay. Yeah, let's kind of wait to cap this up here, because I don't want to, you know, have that jet coming in. Yes, thank you for all the biddies. SmackDown with Suitor. Yeah, I mean, that could be a definite possibility. Yeah, she would seem like the SmackDown type. Yeah, let's actually move you down here, so that way we can start capping posts and such. Yeah, then we'll bring the boat back, and then we'll start capping over here. Yeah, so then we'll have to send in our tanks over here to kind of, and everything else to kind of help out our chopper. Yeah, if SmackDown push Tiffany Stratton, they'll probably push Bakor there too. I have no doubt about that. Oh, we probably should have moved the missiles over here, but that's okay. We can always spawn more over here once we, like, cap a bunch of stuff here. Is that pretty much all we can do? Yeah, at least for now, that's all we can do. Yeah, WWE 2K and NBA 2K on the Switch, too. The NS2, that is. Actually, yeah, let's bring you guys. Yeah, we need you guys. Yeah, he can be the Roman Reigns that he always wanted to be. Okay, so yeah, then we'll put you up here. Yeah, probably could move up with this tank here. So that way we can kind of at least get something going. And then we can get you out of range. Yeah, because we got to push, like, pretty much, like, everybody. Yeah, it's not so much of a defensive game, to be fair. The 200 Roman Reigns options. There's always 200 somewhere. It's like your 200 versions of Rock. You gotta have your 200 versions of Roman Reigns, too. They're always out there somewhere in the world. Okay, I feel like we should be okay here, at least for now. Okay, so probably gonna have to move back. Okay, so you kind of moved yourself in range here. Yeah, you kind of moved a little bit. Yo, Per Lucy, hello, friend. Thank you for the raid. I was in your stream earlier. How did Good Pizza, Great Pizza go? And now that I saw the stream title, I kind of want pizza now. Yo, thank you for the raid, Lucy. How was the rest of your stream? Hopefully it went well. Yeah, so how are things with you, friend? What is going on? Yeah, if you guys all aren't following Per Lucy, she's an amazing artist, but also plays some variety of games from time to time here. So if you guys aren't following her, go do it now. Thank you, G-Man, for the shout out here. It was going good. How's it going? We're in a little bit of a tough fight here against a very interesting boss-heavy asshole, in other words. But yeah, since we did get raided, welcome on in, raiders, and everybody from Lucy's stream. Hope you had a good time over there. We do have a raid video for all the wonderful members here of the community. So yeah, I will play this raid video, and I'll be back in around like 90 seconds. What's going on, gang? It's your boy, Kyle the Pug here, and welcome to the raid video. Hope you enjoy. Oh no, not the Yoshi! Oh no!
Land on their feet. I always land on my butt.
Same. That was stressful.
Kyle, you pug!
Alright, I'll take a wipeout. To be honest.
I'm counting.
Yeah, 2 orders. Oh, yes, let's go!
Oh no, we can't end on Kyle winning.
Yes, we can. And I got a perfect score on top of that.
This is blasphemy.
Oh, I don't like where the cat's head is at. I don't like where it's at, first of all. No, get back here. I wasn't done with you. All that pain and suffering you made me go through. Well, and I think we killed him. I think we killed him. Yo, Lucy, again, thank you so much for the raid. Definitely appreciate you sharing your community here with us. This is actually our second stream of today, which, for those who were wondering, we actually reacted to the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, which was 60 minutes overall. We kind of talked a little bit of how it went, and let's just say that Direct fucking cooked. And if you guys know, you know, obviously. And if you guys haven't seen my reaction to that here, there will be some shorts over the weekend on my YouTube channel. So, a little self-plug in if you want to check out my video in the pinned message. It's somewhere in the chat. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, go check it out here. But anyways, for the minus the crash, well, I think that was just on their end. It wasn't like on my end. It was just on their end, I think. But anyways, for those who are coming in and don't know who I am Kyle the Pug. I am a variety streamer that loves Pokemon, Zelda, anything Nintendo related. But like I said, we are a variety streamer here on the channel here. So I can kind of play some games for the first time, play some games that I love, you know, obviously play some of the play randomizers. We do obviously mod ROM hacks here. And yeah, we also do reactions from time to time as well. And if you guys have to raid and run, if you have to lurk, no worries at all whatsoever here. I know, Lucy, you had a very awesome stream creating pizzas for people. And yeah, apparently people want pepperoni with no sauce and no cheese or whatever the hell it was when I was lurking and setting up. But yeah, I guess it's like a pizza simulator a little bit from what I've seen. But anyways, if you have to raid and run, like I said, no worries at all. We get it. You know, you had a very nice stream. You know, like I said, we care about our people getting their self-care here. But today we are playing Advance Wars, and like I said before, we are in a very, very, I wouldn't say interesting, but it's kind of a crazy situation here because this is the main bad guy, apparently. We ran into the main villain of the game. You'll be lurking. Yeah, like I said, Lucy, no worries. If you have to lurk, get self-care, definitely do that. If you have to put some more drawings on Blue Sky and Twitter, you know, go do that too. Yeah, because I do also follow you on Twitter and Blue Sky as well, so I've been kind of seeing your stuff. Like I said, S-tier stuff, just good. So damn good. Yeah, artists should be appreciated here on social media. That's how I feel. But anyways, let's get back to it here. We're gonna try not to lose anybody. Yeah, like I said, Lucy, you bet. You are a member of the Pug fam here. You are a member. You are an awesome member here. We love you here. All right, so anyways, shouldn't we... Oh, we can attack you with... Oh, that's actually perfect. Kind of saves our submarine for going... Okay, that actually works. I will take that. How much damage? Okay, 59% damage? Yeah, we should probably... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we should definitely do that here. Yeah, let's load you guys up. Yeah, since we can kind of move you guys, over here now. Yeah, move you guys here. And I guess we can just kind of... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so we'll, yeah, I feel like that tank's gonna probably... Or that... Yeah, that's gonna probably come after me here as soon as I make the move. But you know what? Screw it. We're making the move anyways. We gotta be a little bit ballsy sometimes. Just a little bit, not too much. Okay, so we'll cap you over here. We're gonna push you back. Maybe we'll kind of use the rockets on them and kind of bait them a little bit. Is this the anti-air? Yeah, it is the anti. Actually, yeah, we should push you up here. So that way we can kind of get an idea here. Okay. Yeah, there's the main bad guy. He looks like a whole-ass, you know, squid commander. He's looking like a whole-ass squid commander. Okay. Okay, so that wasn't too bad of a turn. I feel like it was a lot better, but I feel like you're going to be attacking this tank here. You're probably going to come up somewhere and then probably just obliterate me, but you know what? That's okay. Yeah, let me see if we can, yeah, we need to protect you, obviously. I want to move you. Yeah, since we don't have the double time, I don't think we really need Sammy's double time movement here. Even though I think Sammy is the best character, but yeah, as of this moment in time, I think we'll be okay, at least for now. Okay, so we kind of bought a little bit of time. Okay, so you're firing on the boat, which is okay. Okay, so I think you're in range of the rockets here. So I think we kind of baited you a little bit. Okay, but that is not promising. Yeah, we need to find a way to get rid of you up there. Okay, trade-off damage, so that's fine. If we can get some of the heavy hitters out of the way, I feel like we should be okay. Okay, well, probably should get you out of it. Okay, so we can actually, okay. Here's what we are gonna do. We are gonna heal. Okay, so that's fine. We'll get rid of you. I feel like we should probably bring one of them up to the airport here. Actually, can we fire on you? Okay, no, we cannot, unfortunately. Yeah, so here's what we can do. Yeah, we'll spawn in some new rockets since we kind of need them. Yeah, so then we'll cap you. That's down here. Do we want to do no, we should probably do it more to the jet than anything else. Yeah, we gotta do, yeah, we'll do it more to the jet here. Because it's anti-air. Not the Donkey Kongs dancing. Okay, 133. The music actually is kind of good, though, I'm not gonna lie. Music is pretty good. Okay, yes, we'll, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work here. Okay, so we can't fire on you, unfortunately. But we can draw you back. So this is what, yeah, what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw you back, load you in, and then we're gonna cap up here. So that way we can actually get the airport going. Yeah, so at least let's try to make an attempt to cap this over here. Yeah, that bomber's gonna be kind of a pain to deal with here. Who do we want to fire on? Okay, they kind of do equally the same amount of damage. Ooh, who should we fire on? Not the evil Felix the cat. Yeah, let's weaken you. You're probably gonna cap down here anyways. Yeah, so we probably might as well do that here. Yeah, because we're gonna need, yeah, we're gonna need to spawn in like a couple of things. Okay, so I feel like we've done all we've needed to do this turn. Yeah, so we're probably gonna have to go on the hunt here with our submarine. And then we're gonna have to take out, yeah, so obviously, yeah, because they're gonna spawn more stuff here. Yeah, I've seen that one before, that emote. Okay, I don't know why you moved up here. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, I could always just spawn in more, so that's fine. Oh, maybe I know why you... Oh, maybe it's because of the airport. That's probably why. Okay, so yeah, so you're gonna come through. Yeah, we gotta cap these command posts when we can. Okay. Okay, so we'll, yeah, we'll probably have to fire on these guys here. So that way we can kind of reduce their numbers and try to prevent them from capping that anchor there. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, can we fire on you? No, we cannot. But we can fire on you. So at least that's fine. Okay, anti-artillery. Yeah, get rid of the air support. That's all we can do. Alright, can we defeat you? No, we cannot, unfortunately. Okay, so obviously... Yeah, because what is this? Anti-air? Okay, yeah, so that is anti-air. Okay, so let me kind of, yeah, let me bring you up. because I know we can't really fire on that, unfortunately. I do want to spawn in another tank, though. So that way we can at least have something. Yeah, that's all we can do is just kind of run. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it here or not like this. I mean, we can try. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely try to make it over here. Yeah, so I kind of want to fire on that submarine that's right over there, too. Yo, Matt, man, hello. Hello, how are we doing? Good to see you. The Bro, the Switch 2 has a lot of awesome features, but you're not going to be buying it day one for it. I feel like, at least to me, it'll probably be like, you know, an incoming birthday present, you know? Okay, so my rockets had to be bait, unfortunately, so that's whatever. But yeah, the direct actually did cook. Like, honestly, it cooked a lot. But yeah, I will probably be waiting on that when we can. That's why you have Deku Deals and Wario 64 and all those good sites. Yeah, so right now, we're kind of at a major disadvantage here. Just a tad, not too much. Feel the present will never come your way if you get a great bonus amount of money if you're giving your Alex your Nintendo Switch. Well, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's honestly fair to say the least. Yeah, we need to get rid of you. Gotta get rid of that stupid bomber. So, we're just out of reach, though, unfortunately. You're gonna lurk and eat dinner. All right, no worries, Matt. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy dinner. Okay, so this tank will get... Okay. So, yeah. We might as well get rid of the tank. Okay, so we're almost to the, next repair here. Yeah, we should probably put like a line of defense here. It's like something you would definitely, you know, go after. Yeah, probably this over here. Alright, and then we'll use the power-up and repair everybody. There we go. At least get something going. Probably should spawn in like an APC here soon, so that way we can get this for the submarine. Well, apart from the tank... Okay, let's see if we can, maybe we'll move it one spot. Yeah, then we need like an APC here next turn. And I think we should be okay here. Okay, so you're capping that. Okay, you know what? That's fine. You can fire on them. They're just kind of, you know... They're kind of useless here. Yeah, we kind of use the hyper repair that turn, so that way we can, okay. I see what you're trying to do. Yeah, but that was not it, though, unfortunately. But you did open yourself up for attack. Yo, Kevo Loco. Hello. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I think I've seen your name before somewhere. All right, how far? Okay, so I feel like we should be okay with here. Let me do this here. Yeah, at least fire on you. Kind of thin out the herd over here. We're gonna spawn in an APC. Hopefully that doesn't get taken out. And I think we'll probably use these infantry to fire on you guys. Yeah, Nuggy and Kiora. Yeah, that's why I know your name. That's why that explains it. How are you doing, though? How am I doing? We're kind of struggling a little bit against this main villain. It's not really the final boss, but it's kind of like a taste a little bit of what's to come. Yeah, we're trying all we can to survive the incoming assault here. Okay, so we're gonna cap you up here. Doing good, waiting on food. Ooh, what are we having for food? What's on the menu tonight? We door dashing. All right, let's get this boat over here. Applebee's. Ooh, that sounds good. Hell yeah, we love to see that. I haven't had it in a long time though, but that's good though. We got everything ready to go. Who should we spawn in? We probably should spawn in like a transporter. Cheeseburger and chicken wonton. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, we love to see that. Okay, let me see what we gotta do here. You haven't had it in 2 years? Oh, well, there you go. At least you can get something with that. Treat yourself every once in a while. Okay, so I feel like... yeah, we should be fine here. At least for now. Okay. Okay, so it's only at 2. Okay, so you're just firing on that. Now, can we reach over here in time? That's the main question. Yeah, I kind of need to take out the rockets a little bit. Or at least try to maybe... yeah, we're gonna... yeah, let me kind of wait and then... yeah, so we're gonna attack you. Over here. Yeah, you ain't taking that easily. It's gonna be a long and difficult battle, I know that for a fact. So we can kind of put you here. Now, as for you down here... okay, so this is obvious. Okay, so this will take care of you. So this maybe will open up the door over here for the mini tank to kind of come in and light up the rockets a little bit. So we do have enough room, so that's perfect. That will take this out. Yeah, at least take care of business. And then we are going to spawn in... yeah, we might have to spawn in another anti-air, at least for you over here. Yeah, then we'll cap you up here, so that way we can spawn in some airports. Yeah, so we get that airport up here. It's actually pretty nice. Anything? No, we can't fire on anything yet. Okay, so... everything should be fine here, at least for now. Yeah, we gotta get you over here. So, how many, okay. So I feel like we might have enough. Okay, so we'll probably have to make the assault here with the tank here. Okay, so you know what? That's fine. Kind of use you as bait. So that way we can kind of use the big tank for the attack. Okay. So that's why we kind of oh, that's unfortunate. Thought we could make it back in time. Yeah. Big mistake on your end to come over here. Just saying. Alright, so get you. Yeah, at least annihilate everybody in sight. Okay, so we'll, yeah, we'll spawn some more stuff over here. Yeah, supply you guys. Alright, then we're gonna bring you, actually, no, we can't bring you all the way over here. Battle chopper, transport chopper, yeah, we probably might need that at some point. Alright, so we're gonna fall back with you just a little bit. Yeah, at least get some damage on you. Okay, so at least weaken you. I mean, I feel like that's all we can do for the time being. Okay, so... I mean, we could spawn in... Yeah, we can spawn in, like, something else. Yeah, we probably should spawn in some, like, rockets and such. Yeah, spawning in, like, rockets over here could definitely be, like, a big help, and then we can kind of use, you know, you as bait. Okay, so we'll end here. I feel like they're gonna probably make their move here. Okay, so they... Okay, I see what's going on here. I see what they're up to. Alright, so we're going to, okay, so you... Yeah, we're gonna supply you. Yeah, so then we'll fire on you guys, and then you guys can cap over here. Gotta get that capping stuff taken care of. Then we'll fire on you. So that way we can kind of defend over here. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, get the rockets over here so we can kind of defend them. Okay, probably a necessary sacrifice, but that's fine. As long as we can thin everything out, that's okay. I feel like everything else is fine. Okay, so there's a submarine that's docked over here. I don't know if we want to get... Yeah, I was going to say, let's kind of hold off on that. Yeah, let me hold off on you up here. So that way we can cap this over here, and then once we can cap that, we will, try our best to, you know, take out that submarine so we can cap over here, and then also, you know, take care of you there, too. I feel like, yeah, because I feel like that might be bait over here. But I'll try the best I can to kind of do everything. Okay. I feel like that should be okay. Okay, so you're capping that over here. Oh, the submarine actually moved off. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, it kind of makes things a little bit easier. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Yeah, we gotta get rid of you guys. Yeah, at least get rid of you. Is there like a way with that? Yeah, we can take care of these guys. Yeah, just take care of them with ease. Yeah, because I want to move you on here, so that way you can kind of repair yourself a little bit. Is there anything we can spawn in here? Ooh, a bomber would be good for, like, the ground targets. But I also need to be careful of you over here. Yeah, because we need to cap this, get the submarine, take out that other submarine, and then try to make her move going over here. Yeah, so that's kind of like the plan of attack, at least for right now. Yeah, so let's get another tank. Yeah, definitely need another tank here, for sure. Okay, so... yeah, let's resupply everybody. Okay, so far, so... well, at least for now, so far, so good. Let's put you up here so that way we can get a little bit of a breathing room here. Okay. Okay, so you're making that move. Okay. Got your food. Hell yeah, let's go. We'd love to see it. Okay. So I'm thinking this. Yeah, so we'll fire on you guys, because I want to take out, I want to take out at least you guys. So at least we can kind of defend down here a little bit. Okay, so now they got to deal with 2 tanks over here. Alright, so we'll move you here. And then we're going to take you guys out over here. Kind of thinning out everybody here, because that's what we have to do. There we go, cap that. Yeah, let's put you over here. That way, if the jet comes, like any fighter jet comes, you know, any closer, then we can kind of... yeah, so... next turn, we're going to spawn in the submarine, if we have enough. Yeah, because that's going to be our next plan of attack here. And then maybe if it gets close enough, we can kind of use the rockets to kind of fire over here. Okay, so really nothing doing here. Yeah, because I want to wait to move you, because you are down here. And also you're down here, too, on top of that. Okay, I feel like that's okay, at least for now. Okay, so the rockets are going to fire on me, which is a little unfortunate. They're going to try to protect those said rockets here. Okay. You're giving me a choice over here. Which, I know what to do, at least for starters. get everybody healed up. Definitely I'm gonna fire on you. Yeah, because we don't want you here. Yeah, get those rockets out of there. We gotta protect our APC. Yeah, I might have to kind of, maybe somewhat fall back with you. Yeah, at least kind of thin the herd with you. Okay, so that's fine. At least kind of thin that out. Then we're gonna move up with you. So that way, yeah, because you're healthy enough. Yeah, so let's move you guys. Yes, we can't really... Yeah, we've got no room to fire, but that's okay. Let me kind of swap places with you. Yeah, so that way if the submarine gets close, we can kind of fire on you. Okay, so we have a couple of choices to make here. Yeah, let's bring the submarine out. Probably might have to buy another APC just for that tank over there, but you know what? That's fine. So all we can do is just do the usual stuff. Okay, so the cruiser is also over there too. So we kind of spawned in some stuff. Okay, so tank's gonna get heavy hit. Yo, Alex, thank you for the lurk, man. Appreciate it. Okay. Basically injuring yourself. Just for a little bit. But before we make our move, though, we do have an ad break coming up here. So I will play some music for you guys and then take this said ad break coming up. And I'll be right back. I'll be right back here shortly, so everybody hang tight.
I knew he'd be back.
All right, everybody, welcome on back here.
Music down.
Thank you for the 1 bit. You know what's funny, G-Man? Because I think Lucy also played that as soon as the we took a premature ad break. Which is kind of funny, because I think Lucy's kind of following in your shoes a little bit. Which is kind of, you know, hilarious to say the least. Okay. So now, yeah, so now we got two problems. You and you.
I don't want to ban you.
Yeah, so, okay, so the plan is we're gonna dive.
You shut the fuck up, Kyle the Pug, or ship out.
Yeah, or ship out. You ship out right now. Okay. So I know what we have to do here. So we'll spawn in you. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to fall back with you just a little bit, but then that would put you in the line of fire here, which is something we probably should not have. Let's see. Yeah, let's just fire on you guys so we can just kind of defend. That's all we can do is just defend. At least we'll make you try again here. Try again. Okay, 50 to 63. Yeah, you know what? We be useful for something at least. Gotta be at least useful for something. Okay, so yeah, probably should. Yeah, we'll keep you here for now. Probably could go over here with you, but we'll... Yeah, since all this chaos is going on, yeah, we're gonna make her move here. And then we're gonna probably start... Yeah, let's load you guys in. And then we can... Yeah, we can drop you guys in the area also. And then we'll spawn in another tank here, just because. Okay, so we're moving the submarine next turn. That is what we gotta do next turn, is move it. So yeah, so then we're also gonna move the boat back over here. Kind of a little bit of ways. So that way it's not in the line of fire. If anything, we kind of have to bait everybody out. Okay, so I feel like that's all we can do, at least for now. Okay, so you know what? That's fine, actually. I wanted you to fire on that on purpose, so I can get to you next turn. You can't survive the incoming assault for long. Okay, so you're defending that down there. Which is a little unfortunate. Okay, so... Kinda, sorta know what to do. Alright, so we'll move you up here. Have to do like a combined effort to obviously take you down. Just a teensy bit. Yeah, that's this whole section's been a... Help me, please. Yeah, so... Yeah, so we'll anti-air. Anti-air will take it out, though. Yeah, let's go after you. Yeah, and then we'll take the new tank. Then we'll push you up here. Yeah, get you over here also. And then we're gonna go after this cruiser first thing. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna go after the submarine. Yeah, because we could get another lander, but I'm not gonna be, ready for that just yet. And I could try to spawn in, you know, a bomber. Even though we don't have enough. But yeah, but then this jet's going to cause some problems here. Yeah, we got to get an anti-air that's over here. Yeah, that's all we can do is just kind of spawn over here. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much all we can do. Okay. Okay, but I do want to take out that rocket that's down, or the rockets that are down there. Oh, you actually moved. Okay, but unfortunately, you're probably gonna take me out over here. Yeah, I kind of want to take out the rockets here, so that way we can actually. Nope, it's not gonna happen. I can't win. Oh, maybe I might. I don't know. At least kind of buy me a little bit of time. At least we'll kind of hold them off here a little bit. Okay, well, you kind of retreated, so that's fine. Okay, so then you spawn another tank that's over here.
You can't win.
Yeah, at least as of right now, we can't. Actually, what would do more? To you, maybe over here? Well, you're running low, so, I mean, we might as well. We'll kind of damage you a little bit. Yeah, at least defend this city here. You gotta at least defend something. Yeah, might as well. At least kind of help you out a little bit. Okay, so submarine. Yeah, we gotta get the submarine here. Okay, so probably could have been nice a little bit sooner, but that's okay. Yeah, unfortunately we can't fire, but that's fine. Yeah, so we can at least move you up here. And then we can definitely take care of you. I mean, it kind of helped a little bit, but not a lot, but a little bit. Probably gonna have to spawn in something else here. Yeah, the cruiser, yeah, because this is on our tail here, so unfortunately, so we might have to, do what we can to kind of hold them off. All right, we'll go here. Okay, rockets. Yeah, didn't do a whole lot, but that's fine. But you're gonna get taken out though. Small tank probably going bye-bye, yep. As expected. Okay, so you ran over here. Why you ran over here, I don't know. Yeah, the big tank's getting shredded to pieces here. Just a little bit. Okay, so so at least, well, you're in range though, so at least that's fine. Okay, so at least we can take you out. Yes, I don't think that's loaded. Well, maybe we can kind of move the boat over a little bit, but it's going to be kind of risky though. At least we can take out the submarine. So I want to see if I can try to get some room up in here. Battleship would actually be kind of handy here. Yeah, land, sub, cruiser. Oh, no, the cruiser, though. Yeah, the cruiser would actually be nice. Yeah, battleship is just like for land and sea and whatnot. Yeah, let's get the cruiser aboard. Yeah, and then at least with the submarine, we can kind of take you out over here, and then we can kind of make our passage over here. Okay, so we might have to kind of fall back with you just a little bit. Buy a little bit of time. Okay, so that's fine. At least kind of pressure him a little bit. Okay, so can't really do anything about you. Yeah, so we'll wait on you here. Okay, so the plane's kind of running low on fuel. Is that all we can do this turn? Yeah, we need the, we need you to, like, come over here with the, NPC and such so we can kind of get everybody else aboard. Okay, so next turn we'll get that and maybe we can spawn you over. Gotta get rid of these rock. Well, nope, I guess we're not gonna get rid of the rockets. Yeah, no getting rid of rockets for me, apparently, even though we did exchange some damage there. Yeah, a little unfortunate. I guess them capping the base over here is going to be kind of inevitable at this rate. It's just inevitable. Yeah, so at least we can kind of push in on you. Yeah, so yeah, that tank's guarding that over there, so there's nothing we can do over here. Battle chopper, yeah, let's get a battle chopper over here, so that way we can kind of take care of the ground targets. Yeah, because I want to go, like, over here and then take care of everybody. Yeah, pretty much all we can do is, you know, be over here. Yeah, we gotta... see if we can kind of maybe move you across. And I also kind of want to move you out over here too. Yeah, I don't want to move you out here, but I kind of want to move you here. Lucy. Lucy number one. No offense to the other per Lucy. number 2, but every Lucy's loved here. We all know that. All right, here we go. Okay, so that jet's down. So at least no more jet for you. Okay, so you're gonna fire your rockets at me. Yeah, no panicking. Probably should have moved that over, but I feel like we already did that to begin with anyways. Okay, so that's a little unfortunate. Even though it didn't really do a whole lot, but that's fine. Okay, so maybe we can kind of hold the line a little bit here. Yeah, maybe we can kind of hold the line. Yeah, let's fire on you guys. That's why it's there for a reason. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's a. Actually, I don't know if we'll make it over here. Oh, he kind of knew, actually, to be fair. Yeah, but I think we can spawn you over here. Yeah, I meant to spawn in the APC, which is kind of my fault, actually. Yeah, I'll leave the rockets to the anti-air. Okay, so not too shabby. So then we can also attack over here. Yo, what's up, Midwest? How you doing? Howdy doody do. It's gonna be, yeah, Lucy just mentioned Rusev coming back to WWE. Because they re-signed him. Yeah, Miro coming back to WWE. Which is a very good thing to have. Yo, thank you, G-Man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we kind of need to be careful of these two over here. Yeah, the Rusev Day chants are going to be pretty crazy. Just a matter of when they're going to sign him. Or when he's going to appear, obviously. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, we weakened the tank at least, but we didn't, like, do a whole lot, considering. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't do anything, so that's fine. Okay.
Ninja.
Yes, thank you, Death, for the Chloe lurk. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna attack you. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of you. And then we're gonna go after you. And just get rid of you. So that way we can kind of, you know, get rid of two birds with one stone here. And then we're gonna use the power up to heal. Okay, so might have to make a big risk here. Okay, you know what? Let's protect this with this. So that way we can have, like, a better idea. Yeah, let's drop you off here for now. Actually, let me see here. I feel like both will take him out yeah, both of them will take him out regardless. And then we can use the rockets to fire on you over here. Yeah, that would be the best play here. And then you will also be going down. Yeah, get rid of that battleship. We don't need it here. Yeah, that tank is just kind of defending over here, but we, like I said, we don't really need to have that here. Yeah, that tank's gonna be in the line of fire, though, unfortunately. But that's fine. Okay, so we'll end here. Yeah, rockets are gonna fire. Yeah, so that's fine. Not really, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, they fell back. Okay, so you're still not doing anything. Okay, you, however, yeah, you're gonna fire on everything here. Actually, can we actually fire on the tank from the submarine? I don't think we can, but I'm gonna try anyways. Okay, so artillery, kind of push you up here. Yeah, we might as well. Okay, so then we'll push you up over here. Yeah, how much will this do? Okay, so that's not gonna do a whole lot. Yeah, so we'll kind of push you guys back here. Yeah, let's kind of ease up the defense here a little bit. Yeah, because you're not really doing a whole lot here. Okay, yeah, so they have no more jets. They don't have the airport, thankfully, because that's over here. Yeah, I feel like all we can do is just kind of hold off until the next turn arrives. All right, so we'll do one more turn here. Okay, so you're just attacking for no reason. Okay, well this side is what I'm worried about over here. Okay, at least we kind of weakened them a little bit. Yeah, sadly they're kind of blocking the path a little bit, but it's whatever. Okay, so pretty much all we can do is kind of fire on you to kind of get some chip damage in. Which is, I'm okay with. Okay, so, yeah, so we'll probably, yeah, so we'll, yeah, we'll get rid of you. Okay, so you're down. Yeah, because you can't really spawn in a whole lot here. Okay, so yeah, we'll spawn in you. And then we're gonna try to bring you around. Yeah, because we gotta bring you around so that way we can actually get something. Yeah, let's get another battle chopper in. And then we'll go infantry. Actually, yeah, let's go infantry for over here, and then we can move you. over here, but then I feel like that would be kind of in range, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll kind of see what happens here. Okay, so yeah, you were gonna fire, but not too terrible. Well, at least for you, but I feel like... Okay. So you kind of came over here, so you kind of were aware of, like, oh my god, there's people spawning over here. Okay, so you spawned in another submarine. Okay, so you were kind of aware of what happened. Up, there went the submarine, unfortunately. I was gonna try to bring it back, but unfortunately, that was not the case. So now I think we're gonna have to kind of bring you back a little bit here. Yeah, we gotta fire on this tank. Just a little bit. So we gotta kind of keep you alive here. Only 5%. Yeah, because I want to, like, move you up. Okay. Yeah, get rid of you guys. Because if we have to fire, then we... Yeah, I was gonna say, if we have to get rid of these guys, then yeah, so be it. Just a never-ending story of this. Yeah, we'll protect you up here. And then we'll spawn, like, another tank to counter their tank. Yeah, because I don't like waste this just yet over here. So we're gonna move you over. Yeah, but... Yeah, so this is gonna be kind of a, issue here. Because I feel like we're gonna have to go right down the middle with the chopper here, like right over here. Okay, so we'll go one more turn. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna take me out. Okay, so 5, that's fine. Okay, so rockets are safe, at least for the time being. Yeah, a whole lot of days happening. Okay, so we'll, yeah, we'll fire on you. At least kind of thin you guys out a little bit. We will, yeah, we'll fire on this tank to take it out. Okay, so get you here. And then we can kind of, yeah, we'll bring this chopper here. Yeah, but I feel like the anti-air might be a little bit of a guess. We're gonna try to use something as bait. Okay, and then one more should be okay. Okay. So I feel like this is fine. Well, at least for the time being, it's fine. But as of this moment in time, we are going to stop for today. Because I know I went a little bit over, but that's fine. Because we did have like a very long intro that was like 40 minutes long because of the Switch 2 Direct. But that's okay though, because that's what we do. We love to have fun and, you know, vibe and hang out. Alright, so we're gonna find somebody to raid here. Let's jump on into somebody's stream and say hi here. So, let's see who is playing what. Let's see who's on. Let's say hi to somebody here. Let's see. Who shall we raid? who do we want to raid? Yeah, let's raid 6 2/3. Because I think he was in here with Karrasin for a while during the, you know, Switch 2 Direct reaction here. And did he actually just go? I think it, yeah, because I think it might be Karrasin here that might be, yeah, because I think, yeah, they're doing like a retrospective thing. But yeah, or did they, oh wait, did they raid me? Are you kidding me? 6, we were just about to raid you. 6, we were literally just about to raid you. Thank you, 6, for the raid. I definitely appreciate it. We were literally just about to raid you. What the hell, dude? Oh, that timing's honestly crazy. That is crazy timing. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, they raided me instead. Yeah, because we were literally just about to raid you, and now I have to pick somebody else to raid. It's actually Karrasin. You streamed on 6. Oh, okay. Well, Karrasin, thank you again for the raid on 6's account. I definitely... But yeah, you, we were gonna raid you guys. And now I have to pick my, I have to pick my target. I have to pick another target to raid. That is crazy, but thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, I would play the raid video, but unfortunately we're out of time here today. So we'll do a double raid. We'll do a double raid. G-Man, you have a suggestion. Interesting. Who is your suggestion? Who do you have in mind that we want to raid here? Yeah, I will also take suggestions too in the meantime. Yo, thank you for the 46 biddies. Bloopy. I mean, we rated her a couple of times, but yeah, let's see what she's up to here. Is she chatting about the Nintendo Direct? I think she might be. I think she is. Yeah, so we'll okay, she's playing Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, we'll we'll jump in on her stream and say hi. What the heck? What the heck? But yes, thank you guys again for all the love, all the support today. I definitely appreciate everybody coming through here. Yeah, if you're not on the Discord, what you should do is definitely jump on into the Discord. I know I got lost apparently with the timing and such. But yeah, jump on in the Discord. You basically love to hang out, have a good time, all that good stuff here. As the late Cowboy Nick would say, the good stuff, the good stuff, the good stuff. #yeehaw. And apparently I came in from the raid, because apparently it counted as me being in the chat for the raid. But yeah, so the first raid message if you're subscribed. Obviously, the second raid message if you're not subscribed, you have the follower emotes if you want to use those. I might actually have to switch them up because apparently the follower emotes don't go outside my Twitch channel, which is kind of weird. But that's fine though, I guess. But yeah, so we'll yeah, jump on in the Discord. You can also follow me on all my socials, which includes my Beacons.ai page, which includes Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. Go follow me on there. And my Blue Sky is where I'm most active on. You can go follow me there as well, because it's also a very nice place to hang out. I'm trying to grow my content there too. Okay, so let's raid Bloopies. Yeah, so Bloopies is cool. We're going to be collabing. We're going to be guesting with her this upcoming Saturday, by the way, for Power Master Alex's birthday stuff, which we'll be playing some Mario Party Superstars, and that's going to be pretty fun. So we will be vibing, hanging out, and all that good stuff here. Yes, Matt, thank you for that. And thank you, everybody, again, for tuning into the Direct. If you guys haven't seen the, you know, Switch 2 Direct, my reaction to it, it's up there in the pinned message, so you can definitely go check that out also. So, yeah, thank you guys again for all the love. I'll be live with more of this tomorrow. Same time, same place, same everything. Thank you, Kev Loco, for the new follows. Thank you, Per Lucy, for the party of rating of 14 people. Thank you, Karrasin on, you know, 6's account for the raid also. And thank you, Doggerland, for the biddies. And Mr. Wild for the follow as well. Thank you guys so much for the love. I definitely appreciate it here. So, on that note, I'm out of here. I love you guys. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Advance Wars. Maybe we can complete this. I don't know. It's a very challenging level here. But anyways, love you. Take care. And as always, and Kiora, hi and bye. You've been lurking. Thank you. Thank you, Kiora. Appreciate it. Love you. Take care. And as always, #PugBark. Bye!